What can this 74-year-old legend from Kerala not do? Yet again, he showcased the diversity in his acting. But is that enough for a film to be good? Let's talk about it. Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and today we're talking about the latest Malayalam film Kalamkaval, written and directed by Jithin K and co-written by Jishnu Sreekumar. Now there was a lot of buzz around this film because we were gonna see Mammootty as a pure antagonist in the film, and they deliver on that front. Now there were rumors that the film is based on the cyanide Mohan serial killer. Now I don't know much about that case, but this film is definitely inspired from it. Mammootty is playing a serial killer and the first 5 minutes of the film are just haunting. There is a term known as banality of evil, which suggests that great evil can be committed by ordinary looking people. Because we always perceive that evil things are done by evil people who look evil, but in reality that is not the case. Do read more about this term, it's very interesting. And we actually get to see that in this film. Now the screenplay is structured in a way where it's not about who is the killer. We already know who it is. We know the killer, we know the cop behind him, and it's all about how will the cop find the killer? How will they catch him? What will the process to do that? The cops by chance arrive at the revelation that there is a serial killer out there. They are trying to investigate one case which leads to another case, which leads to another case, and that just keeps going and it opens another Pandora's box. And it makes you wonder how far this chain goes. The more you get into it, more things get uncovered. And there are hints given to the film to understand how far this goes, but it is not addressed directly. The film has a deeper layer addressing the theme of patriarchy, the role of women in society, how the crimes against them goes unpunished and even unnoticed because of the social taboos around them, and the killer is actually misusing that to get away. His MO is designed in that way. The victims he target are divorcees, widows, those who have passed their marriageable age, which is set by the society, and he's taking the advantage of their vulnerable situation in the society to do his evil deeds. Now the film creates a very cool effect through editing. It is non-linear but in bits. We don't see killer going after one victim one at a time. We keep intercutting with different victims and they all are put together as a montage. And you understand all of this is happening over a long period of time. But because of this intercutting, it makes you feel that this thing is infinite. There's no end to it. There are moments when the police is on one case, they're trying to solve it. At the same time, we are seeing the killer make the move. But later we realize they're in a different time. The crime actually took place long time back. And they use this thing later in the film as a reveal also. I have to say the interval moment of this film is so simple, yet just hypes you up. I never thought that smoke on screen would get me excited. And throughout the investigation, there is a constant back and forth. It's almost like a chess game. You think the cops are ahead, but they are way far behind. Now coming to Mammootty and the character he plays, this role demanded a certain charm which Mammootty brings, and that justifies the casting. The way he makes the women fall in his trap, his flirting skills are insane. We single guys need to take some notes, only for legal purposes, not to do something wrong. I do feel that they got to explore this angle because it was Mammootty, because that's what most serial killer films do. We just directly cut to the kills. We don't see the whole process of how he executed it. What was the whole process? How does he entangle his victims? And we see that he is not successful every time. He needs to put in a lot of effort, a lot of work to get it really done. And maybe that struggle is what gives him the satisfaction when he gets the kill at the end. I think what really works with his performance is that he's not trying to be evil. He's not, doing anything to suggest that he's evil or he's this killer. He's just being the character, the way he talks, the way he looks at the women, the way he analyzes them. It's almost like a hungry man looking at food, and he's just effortless in it. Now talking about Vinayakan, he's a great actor, but I feel in this film maybe there were some cultural things which I didn't understand, especially why he's called Nath and what's the significance of that term. With this character, I was expecting maybe there'll be some big reveal or some twist with it, but nothing like that really happened. I definitely enjoyed the climax, but there is this choreographed action sequence there which I'm not a fan of. Now the ending of the film is in a way kept open, and I'm not sure what to make of it. Does that hint at a sequel, or is it just trying to say that it's not over and it keeps going on, there's no end to it? Like, I'm not sure how to read that. Now as a whole, I would say I did feel the length of the film. I did watch a 3.5 hour long film a day before, so I don't think it's just about the time. I felt there were moments which needed trimming. The investigation does flow well, it's easy to understand and follow, but it does get tiring, especially for me because I have to read subtitles. It almost feels like I'm not watching a film, I'm reading a film, and that's an experience that happens a lot. And I often say in investigation thrillers, it's much more easy to have a visual investigation than everything just happening in dialogue. But then there are films that engross you so much that you don't even care that you are reading, and it's hard to watch this film in a vacuum. You need to understand the context that we get so many investigation thrillers in Malayalam cinema, which I have consumed a lot of them in the recent times. So in that sense, this genre has become very saturated. Don't Don't get me wrong, the film is really well made, but it's just that as a film, it's not exceptional. It's not something that stood out apart from the performance of Mammootty, and that was the big draw for the film. But I think at the end of the day, the film should shine more than the performance. And this has happened before with Mammootty when he did Kadal the Core, a big superstar playing a gay character. The performance he gave in that film was outstanding, but it was the film itself which was amazing, and his performances aided that. Whereas here it felt like a one-man show. And the reason Mammootty can do that, I've talked about in this video. What makes him special? Check it out if you haven't. Do let me know your thoughts about the films in the comments below, and I will see you next time.